Sure, sure, sure. Welcome to the Vault of Sages. As you see here, we'll be coming through our traveling collection, and we have different bits of items on display. Over here, we have and part of our rotating collection is part of the few items from. Have you ever heard of Phandelver before it became what it is today? Well, this is part of what the story that helped put it onto the map.
That one. Wow, cool. Look at what is that really colorful one over there? That is a page from an excerpt, a page from the journal of old Obelisk. Great scribe. Oh, I really like the colors. And look at the large letters. That's super. Oh, let's read it. What's it say? If he's a, did he say he was? He was from the Order of Scribes, which is that's nice. I don't care. Oh, let's read it. Gotta be awesome. A good story. Here we go. Wake up in the morning after a hard day's battle in the mines. Gone to meet Gwen at Stonehill Inn. The light started rotating randomly on its own. Much worried about it. Must consult a physician. This is kind of boring. Well, it's excerpts. It's like a journal. It's not a storyteller. But maybe it'll get better. Meet Gwen. On our way to meet Gwen. We noted many oddities around town. Many oddities, writings on walls, same scratches. Councils were gathered outside one of the buildings. Casimir approached. We all heard some strange tales. Super strange things were afoot. Cat was eating random things. What is that word? I don't know. I wish his handwriting were better. Cat was eating strange things like I can't believe this guy. Pip spies floating creatures, missing townsfolk. Casimir suggests training. Most folks seem unsure about that idea. Who's Pip? What's going on? What are you talking about? Find item was map to Tahalundra, a great temple of Dumathoin. This sounds good. I can't wait to hear more about this. Wait, there's nothing else about it? What kind of story is this? Hang on. Maybe it gets better later. Epsilon goes to find other townsfolk. Very strange things happening. Pus coming out of faces, things growing out of odd places, smells, other stuff. No one wants to help them. Drow turns them down. Wait, there's Drow there? This has got to be good. Epsilon comes back from the market with stones, conjures a bone familiar, quite a creepy looking thing. See notes. Where are the notes? Sorry, lads, that's on the next page. If you'd like, you can pay 2 coppers to see that. Oh, forget it. Maybe leave a little more here. Pip. Oh, here's more about this Pip guy. Oh, good. What's that say? Pip goes out of town. Follow him. Finally find him on outskirts. He spied spindly triangles with eyeballs. Followed them into a house. That's going to be a big battle. I can't wait. Wait, what? That's not a battle. That's Nechi? What does that say? Nietzsche. Nietzsche returns to town to fetch Kudro, who we forgot. Sad day for Recknell. Can't believe he wrote that in his journal. That's ridiculous. This is Martha Grimm's house. Inside, several pyramid creatures were found after a fearsome battle. Most of us were healthy. Kudro took a big hit, and one of them got a lucky hit on me. That's lucky hit on him. He must have really been in there battling out. Oof. As they searched the rest of the building, it's mostly empty. Others find a journal about the same crypt we saw earlier. And in it, this guy met his doom, rolling heaps of tendrils found in the temple. Well, I want to hear more about that. Is that listed here? Is that? I don't see anything else about that one. Julian started sinking. Had to hurry out. We barely made it out alive. We managed to grab Martha Hundrum and bury him with a nice ceremony. I can tell. They described to us what we met. Seems to assume period creatures were some kind of alien, not mind flayers. However, we found more details on the next. At the end of the page. Where's the next page? Can we see more about this? No, I'm sorry, lads. I told you it's an excerpt. If you'd like to read more, we have the full journal over here. You have to pay for it? Yeah. I'm not paying to go behind a paywall. That's ridiculous. Well, if you'd like, we have these letters over here. They're copies of a letter from Casimir to his grandmother, if you'd like to read those. More letters? Forget it. What else you got? And
Is that your recap? Hello?
That was awesome.
That
was good.
It was hard to because the mic was cutting in and out, so I'm not too sure if that was purpose or not. But thanks for the recap.
Nice job.
Is Epsilon your back on recap?
Excellent.
Oh, you're gonna do recap on April 1st. Oh, I hope there's gonna be some fucking jokes.
You know it, girl.
Alright, let me jump in.
Congratulations, Casimir. Your extra letters to your grandmother have made it to the vault of stages to be kept forever.
Appreciate that. I got a kick out of the fact that you're like letters to Casimir's grandmother. If somebody wants to read those here, they can be interesting.
Never can tell.
Take my money.
Oh, I think the accent ring Taco Bell. When did he?
What?
Oh.
Alright, what do you guys wish to do? As you're back in Stonehill Inn. Save Pip! And you've killed those weird triangle monsters. So you found out a strange place.
I believe there are actually. I had come to warn everyone that Halia is having trouble. There are people actually held captive by some sort of creature down south. I did promise that we would rescue them. I assume everyone wishes to do so.
So you have you have like the odd cow quest. You have the obviously missing miners quest. Yeah.
Epsilon, you're talking about the Sword Mountain down near Wave Echo Cave, is that correct?
If I will show you the map that Halia marked for me, this is where we're going. It is a bit south of here. So I don't know if it's next to Wave Echo Cave, but it is down south. About 15 miles.
Ooh, that's very fun.
People that are in danger that belong to Phandelver.
Right. I mean, I'd argue we've journeyed further, probably. So, yeah, I'd say that could be our next adventure. We need to figure out what's going on here in Phandelver and get it taken care of, because I believe it's affecting some of us as well.
Well, this...
I would like to find out what is causing the troubles here in Phandelver, definitely, and to help some of these people. And the cows seem much closer, but that seems kind of pale in comparison. The cows themselves, although they may be symptomatic of a larger problem, but people in danger, we know that time ticks frequently for that kind of stuff. So it's a bit a bit of a toss-up as to one hand. Phandelver itself definitely needs help. I agree, because did you see that eye on Harvin's face?
Right. I'm wondering if we travel south, we might solve our sort of mad cow problem here.
I was thinking to follow the to assist and try to help the miners out because we don't know what's happening with them, and we don't know if what peril could it happen to miners versus the cow.
Fair enough.
But I'm open for discussion.
Then, well, people are on the line. Are we prepared for a little hike, or should we prepare a bit more? Everyone, I am ready to go anytime.
I will say, if we go to Sword Mountain, I think that could be a relatively quick quest that we could probably take care of. That's what it seems like to me. And then we could take the time to prepare for the other one, the Miners Exchange, which will probably going to be, if it's a rescue mission, it's probably going to take a little bit more.
This is exactly what we are talking about already. Oh, what you are speaking about, Casimir, in the Sword Mountain, are you talking about Talhandareth? Gwyn is doing research for that, and we are going to reconvene with her when we return probably tomorrow, or whenever she's finished.
If she's still doing research, we should do something today, whether that be...
Yeah, you guys just talked to her just recently today. She needs
Exactly.
a good 24 hours of actually reading and trying to figure out this shit out.
We'll need to either investigate these cows and see if that will lead us into a clue to help Phandelver directly, or help the miners, which will also help us and could eventually lead to some coin in someone's pocket, should that...
Or gems, even.
Well, just if we do need a monetary incentive, remember that Halia is probably the wealthiest person here in control of the mining guild in this little mining town, so it is definitely to our benefit to rescue her workers.
I don't know.
Well,
I think the cow might be the easier of the bet, and also may find us an additional clue for the other mission.
Well, then why not visit the cow on the way to the miners? One is in town and one is out of town.
They're different directions, southwest, and then the cow one is north of Phandelver.
Ah, well then, I say we should go to the miners because they are actively alive and being who knows what to.
I out of context, the cow one would be faster just because it's not too far, but it's up to you. If you want to go to the miners, it's about 15 miles out.
So the miners is the I don't know. I vote for the cow. See if we can get maybe get additional clues. I think it's something we might be able to deal with quickly. It's like right outside of town.
Very
Correct.
well.
It's near a farm. It's near Old Narth's farm.
All right, then I suggest that we head up that way quickly then.
All right.
Because the other direction will take you like pretty much the entire day to get there. 15 miles is pretty far. All right. As you head back to the Tribord Trail and head towards your destination. After walking for about a mile, you eventually see the farm in the distance. Across the road, you do see what looks like a cow. As it looks like it has a tag on it, as it has a bell around its neck. as it doesn't look too good. As you can see, there's some weird green glowing emanating from the cow itself.
This shit is all connected.
As I will show.
What is that?
There's something. It's glowing. The cow. Green emanating from it.
That does not look normal.
So, Casimir would like to use his divine sense to see if this is any kind of like aberration or anything like that.
Doesn't it doesn't look like it. As the cow looks like its stomach is twice the size.
Well, there's the cow.
It looks like a normal cow. There's no aberration about it or anything. It looks like a cow. It is the Daisy the cow. But it's glowing green and its stomach's twice the size.
That looks distended.
I wish
Anybody-
Fred were here to help us. Does anyone know how to induce vomiting, perhaps?
Stick your hand down its throat.
Well, Recknold, I mean, you sound experienced. I vote go for it. No, I'm just.
What?
That cow is much larger than me. I try not to get near the food I might want to eat later.
You want green glowing cow meat.
He'll probably never
Doesn't
eat it
look
again.
normal.
Is the cow grazing?
It looks like it's sick.
All right. Does anybody want to try to at least sneak up close to it to see if they can get a closer look at it? I guess.
If it is emanating some sort of energy, perhaps I should approach it, since I have been less affected than the rest of you who are made of organic life.
Go for it.
Call is this? I think this goes up.
Mm-hmm.
How high is it?
Up here, 10 feet.
We'll attempt to climb up to here.
Sure. You know you can just go around or go. It doesn't.
Oh, I just didn't know if that would
okay. Yeah.
be too close for the cow. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to aggro the cow.
Oh God, it's a cow! Run away! Level 1 fight.
We need acrobatics.
No, it doesn't mean shit.
Okay. Alright, so I'll climb up and I'll head for the bushes so I can these trees and I can try to stealth.
What would Fred do?
Ichi will jump over and spring on down with his boots.
That was very good.
For a cow, it's pretty good actually.
Yes, I suppose I will just give myself a little bit of resistance. Casimir, would you mind taking care of Charon for me again? All right, little buddy. I'll just head over and hand him my little skull spider. And then approach this. Did we get a name for it?
It's,
Daisy.
Daisy.
I have this tambourine now. Is this like a cowbell? I'll just jangle it. Daisy, my dear. Daisy, come to mommy.
Give me an animal handling.
Certainly.
It fails. Doesn't come to you.
Perhaps I'm scaring her with my musical wiles. I do not have any experience with this. I'll put the tambourine away and just begin to approach her with a friendly, welcoming embrace.
Right. As you get closer, you see the source of the glow gets brighter and green. As you can see, there is something kind of weird about it. As you quickly notice, there is some kind of tentacles occasionally slithering off of Daisy's body as it flails about, retreating back into her skin without leaving a mark. As you kind of see it, and then it disappears. You guys are gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
Yes.
Ah,
Did you eat
that,
one of those gnarly little green crystals?
that is not cool.
I
As
think we should.
the cow begins to totter a little bit clumsily as it looks towards you, as it begins to kind of pant very aggressively, as it starts to throw up aggressively on the ground, spewing what looks like green liquid blobs everywhere. As the cow just drops down to its knees, not dead yet, but it feels a lot better as the glow disappears. But what comes out of her belly begins to spew and come alive. Like you roll initiative. As you find yourself surrounded by oozes that spewed out of her belly.
Ew. Don't eat oozes. This is me.
You gonna eat a cow now?
Really lag.
Yeah, welcome to dynamic lighting.
Popped up yet now, so let me try.
Yeah, so you see, like, basically these little gross fuckers coming out.
Where'd it go now? Did it for her?
Oh, an epsilon, you're right in the middle of them.
At least I did not need to milk her.
I would not drink that.
That's what came out of her.
Mm-hmm. She's no longer glowing, and the tentacles seem to disappear. Whatever she ate didn't sit well. Recknold.
All right. I'll get the start. Yippee, skippy. That is gross. Can't try my new spell because burn up epsilon too. All right, I'll just do a. I'm gonna do a chill touch.
Which one?
I'm actually gonna do a. Sorry, I'm gonna do a witch bolt on this one right here.
Okay.
Witch bolt on the one closest to me.
That's a hit. Takes damage.
All right, and I'm gonna actually step back,
Right.
and it's my turn.
Kai.
Okay. I'm going to action disengage. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, no, I want to go. 5, 10, 30. And I will activate bonus action, activate my blade song.
Okay. Alright, as you begin to run away from it, it looks at you as it will use Psychic Crush on you. Roll me an intelligence saving throw. Alright. You succeed, you only take half as much damage. So you take 4 points of psychic damage. As it starts to kind of slowly make its way to you. The barf is coming for you, boy.
Alright, the owl will just basically fly 5 feet to harass this one.
Okay.
And then we'll fly back over here. That'll be
Alright. As this one will target Epsilon with a Psychic Crush. Give me an intelligence saving throw. Nice, you're fine. Take only half as much. 5 points of Psychic instead. As it start to kind of move to you. It's trying to destroy your circuitry in your brain.
But it will need to try harder than that, I think. Let's see here. I guess, I will just turn to, well, I guess I need to protect Daisy, so I will come around here. You can't have her. She is a good girl. And I will just attack with Sunbringer, I suppose. Does a 13 happen to hit this thing?
13, yes.
Oh, wonderful. That'll be 7 magical bludgeoning damage. And I will just, I suppose, call on good old the cases and spiritual weapon next to myself. And that'll be a 19 on the same one for 13 force damage.
Oh, it's so small. That's what's like, where is it? Oh. It's a little baby.
I see. Excellent. And that will be her turn.
Oh, what is that? Attack? Oh, it's spiritual. Oh, your mace attack. Okay. And then
Yes.
you did the spiritual. Okay. My apologies. Yeah, it's dead.
No sweat. Oh. I will protect Daisy if the rest of you wish to help. Clean up the mess, that is.
Nietzsche.
Nietzsche is relieved to see that the vomit was destroyed by our buddy Epsilon, and looks to the right to see if she has a clear shot through the trees. The one going after Kai. If she doesn't, she will attack the one to the left that's already damaged. He will, sorry.
If you can attack the one coming after me, you do get advantage.
Then I will attack the one that is going after Kai with a quick shot.
Pew pew.
Since I'm hidden, it's dead, and then I will hide. Or attempt to.
Well, you're pretty exposed right now. You'll have to go behind one of those silhouettes.
And I will back up then.
There you go.
End of turn.
Alright. Custom out.
Excellent. Casimir. Whoops. Casimir is going to move right here. And I am going to go. And I am going to throw a javelin at that one right there.
Okay. It sticks into the creature, doing damage, full damage, but you notice itself the acidic nature of this barf ooze begins to melt it away as you lose the javelin. Roll the damage, please. These are highly corrosive creatures.
Perfect. Well, I am going to then throw with my other attack. I am going to throw another javelin at that one.
Yeah, that's a hit. Nice damage. Alright.
And that's my turn.
Didn't like that. It's going to use another Psychic Crush on you, Casimir. Intelligence saving throw. Nice. You're all smarty pants in this party.
Thank you, grandmother.
Right, take 7 points of damage instead. There's this one. We'll look at Recknold. Recknold, give me an intelligence saving throw. So it starts to move towards you. Nice, you guys are all smarts.
Then I have to make a concentration check.
You take 5 psychic instead of 10.
Okay, so I have to make a concentration. So I roll for that against Constitution.
It's con save, yeah. You're fine.
Cool.
And your bolt just, you can use it to shoot again, constantly.
Yes. I would do that. I just give myself the 5 damage. So die 12. What happens if I scroll back up? There it is, 9. That's pretty good. So now I can back up. I believe, as far as I can go. Yes, can't go farther. Come on, Cujo, move back with me.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
You guys look like you got this. I don't need to
I
worry about
will
it.
crossbow this one. Ouch. 18 points of damage. Ooh! Hello?
Yeah, sorry.
That's pretty sweet.
Which one are you hitting?
That is.
Yeah, that one.
Right,
Wow.
Still alive, but very hurt.
And I will fire again. This time I'm
There you
taking
go.
off. I'm taking off sharpshooter. I don't think I really need to do that much more damage to it.
That's a miss.
13,
Actually, no,
13?
it's not. It's a hit. My apologies. It already has the -3 on it? It has 10.
Oh no! Like I said, I wasn't using.
Oh, you're not. Okay, it's dead either way. Even if you sharpshootered it, its AC is an 8.
that will be my turn.
As you can mark 2 bolts off your image, those things are melted. As soon as it touched it. The barf got it. It's mine now.
I can't hit the. Okay. Oh, now I'll
Ooh.
just fly up.
Epsilon.
Thank you. Let's see. We'll move this guy with a. We'll move the spiritual weapon with a bonus action. She can't quite reach. I guess I'll 5, 10, 15, 20. I'll run up to Casimir. Ah, Casimir. Daisy is having indigestion. Let's see if we can take care of this. And she'll just sacred flame on the one to the north.
Fails as it gets annihilated.
Wonderful. Daisy does look better, but we should probably check her out once we clean the rest of this up.
Nietzsche creeps forward nice and quietly, up, sees one of the blobs of vomit to the left, and says to himself quietly, "Ew," and then just attacks.
That's a hit as it's dead. There's no more vomits.
Thank you. Are they just piles of vomit now on the ground? They're no longer moving.
Oh yeah, it's just flat, black and gray goo of vomit.
That's gross.
Nietzsche steps around them.
There is no way that cow looks okay now after having that alien stuff come out of it. Like it's coming through the side. Didn't you see that? Like, ew. Come on, Kudrow. Y'all did just fine. You didn't need me.
As you look at it, Epsilon, the cow looks normal now. The stomach is obviously a lot smaller. It's not glowing anymore, and the tendrils disappeared.
Ah, well, I'm not an animal doctor, but she seems to be doing better. Daisy, are you feeling good?
Licks your face.
Well, perhaps we should then.
That's great news.
Well, then perhaps we should help her if stand back up, and so she can maybe start to feel better. Maybe go eat something.
Maybe not eat the same things she has been eating. How about I task Fred with coming and checking on her while we go and rescue the miners? I think he will like that.
Who's going to watch the tea house?
Good question. We need more employees.
Seem to be.
We need to find Droop.
I think the cow could just graze around. Do we need to be worried about said cow?
Well, the only thing we potentially need to worry about is we just don't know what it ate or where where it's getting these creatures. That's the only thing we don't know.
Was there a note surrounding the cow bell?
Well, the cow's from the Edermath Orchard. It's been eating around that place. It's from Old Nart's farm. It's nearby. There's an orchard nearby.
Yeah.
That's where it's from.
We should probably look around this area. Go and investigate if there's more cows or just one. Because I thought they said cows, but maybe they only said one. I don't.
No, it's just Daisy. She's famous
for
her butter.
Ah, well.
Should we bring the cow back to the owner since?
Perhaps. If she is nice for her butter, then I was going to suggest a vivisection, but perhaps that would be a waste.
Probably. Do we want to at least take a cursory look at the orchard that she's eating at to see if there's anything over there?
I think we should.
You guys travel about a mile with the cow towards the orchard. As you eventually notice, the orchard is greenish glowing, emanating from the whole orchard. Everything is glowing green with a weird glow. Looks like the entirety of the place is contaminated.
Ah, maybe she would be better running away.
The majority of the orchard is consumption of the most of the Phandelver people of their produce.
Well, Epsilon, you mentioned something about potentially performing some kind of, I guess not autopsy, but studying the insides of this cow.
Well, yes, that was my initial reaction, but seeing that this clearly came from the orchard that it lives within, I think this is a problem that all of Phandelver is suffering from, and we can't cut everyone open unless you would like to. I can prepare myself.
I'd rather not. Should we just send this cow on her merry way? Should we just send this cow on her merry way then?
If she's hungry, she might just come back to this orchard to eat. Why don't we just stake her out or something so she...
You can bring it back to the Phandelver. The orchard is, you can tell, it is contaminated.
Do we burn it?
I think why don't we
farm?
Why don't we let Fred take care of Daisy for now, and we'll bring her to the tea house if we wish. And I think ultimately the problem is whatever is affecting all of Phandelver, and we need to get to the root of this, which Gwyn, I think, has answers once she learns more about Taldundera.
So, all right then, taking the cow back to Phandelver then.
Certainly.
Wait, we're not going to look. We're not going to look and see if we can just find something here in the orchard.
You are certainly welcome to do so, Reginald, if you think you are able to find anything.
Kind of that the whole thing is contaminated. I'm not sure what we do about that. It may be wise just to let them know that they need to find another source of food.
But
wait to talk to what's her face.
She's researching something that's not here.
It's probably something related to the grand scheme of things that's going on.
I feel like we went into the sewers beneath there because their water source was bad, and I hear their food source is bad, and we're just going to be like, don't use that one. That's fine. I find that odd.
The water source, we just killed something. I don't, that orchard over there, I don't really see, do we see anything moving around in the orchard?
No, everything just, all the fruits and vegetables and most of the produce is glowing with an emanating green aura around it.
Nietzsche opens
it's the same kind of green aura the goblins had.
And pulls out caution tape and, puts it around the orchard.
You even have caution tape? You have rope. What is that shit?
Fair
Orange
enough.
bones.
Back to town it is. That's fine.
Well, I mean, using a little deduction, I believe that if this is connected to the goblins that we just faced, there were connections to Illithid mind flayers in Zorzula's Rest. There were tentacled creatures that we killed that seemed to have mind flayer-like qualities. I assume that if we find the source of whatever they are trying to do with these obelisk shards or whatnot, that we need to that will take care of everything, will it not? Or give us more answers?
That is true.
Excellent. So shall we convene at the tea house then? And then from there we can head to the miners' exchange.
And do you want to wait for the researcher to get back to us first, though, before we head?
Yeah, and then people can heal up.
Tell the town to...
Well, Gwen said she wouldn't be able to get back to us for a few days.
She said about 24 hours, yes. But there are miners trapped 15 miles to the south that are actively being preyed upon that I think we really do need to rescue soon before they are all killed.
You think we could rent some horses and ride up there? Ponies, not horses. Ponies.
We could, but we'd have to leave them unprotected. Who knows if they'd still be there when we come back out of the mines?
Yeah, also true. Just not a fast walker. That's my point.
Well, does anybody here need some? If we're all in the tea house, I'll just kind of ask out to the group. Does anybody here need some healing?
Bring it down a handful of it.
I would take some. I'm not at full strength. If we're going out right away, then
I'm sorry, Kai, I didn't quite hear you.
I'm barely scratched. I'm fine.
I'm all good.
Then Casimir will just go put a hand on Recknold and heal 5 hit points to you.
thank you. I feel better.
FYI, Kudra might not make it. His internet's being buggy.
We're gonna let the cow stay inside. We don't want to put it in the back.
You want
Okay.
to?
Cow's not inside.
Okay.
I was just
There we
curious.
go. It's cows inside now.
Fred is here too. Fred loves animals. He is a wizard with them. Oh, pardon the pun.
Red milk cow. Get oozed.
What was that, Fred?
All right.
Now, what time of day is it?
It's midday. If you leave now, you can make it to the missing miners by nighttime. By nightfall.
Yeah, we should go ahead and go. Somebody grab a lantern.
Okay.
Only I can see, but you can't see.
I agree, we should head out pronto.
Oh, shit.
Red, is there anywhere, real quick, is there anywhere in town that I can go to buy 2 javelins?
Yeah, the blacksmith.
Okay, perfect. Casimir's just going to run real quick and buy 2 javelins.
And Nietzsche's gonna go over and grab a box of crossbows if it's there.
Crossbows.
So 5 silver per javelin. And on the crossbows,
Crossbow-
a quiver,
oh.
a quiver of bolts of them is a gold piece for 20. As you do notice, as you begin to quickly run there, you do notice the orchard itself starts glowing green as well. A lot of the vegetation here is starting to glow.
We have bolts. You don't have to buy them. You can just change the party storage where we have the extra stuff stored in a chest here. At the end, you could probably.
I didn't. Where's the bolts?
Under party storage, like the second line item. There's a handful of items that we have from our companions who have passed.
Oh, I see that now. Okay.
Alright.
Pinkle didn't use very many of his bolts.
Pinkle.
Okay, here we are.
As soon as you
Where do
guys
wanna
start leaving, you notice a lot of the orchard, where obviously the paladin drow is, a lot of the apples are starting to glow green.
This is not good.
We have got to hurry up and figure out the source of this problem.
Make sure our trail rations are good too.
And I'm starting to think there's probably more tunnels or something underneath Phandelver. Because, I mean, we haven't seen... I don't know. That's it. Let's hurry, help the miners so we can get back as soon as possible.
Alright, as you guys begin to move 5 miles out in your destination, you're welcome to roll a D100 for a magical item, or you can do a survival check for a magical herb.
one person or everybody?
Everybody. You can only choose one of the other. You can't have both. Ooh, Epsilon gets a red. As Nietzsche, you get a magical item.
Ooh.
You can roll another D100, Nietzsche. A 4. You find a potion of healing along the way, left on a corpse of a body.
Oh, I do a quick prayer and say thank you. Look at this, guys.
Very nice.
Well, not for that man, but for you, wonderful.
As Epsilon, you can roll me a 2d8 for your magical herb. You can now roll me a nature check to discern what it is with a DC 10. Alright. You find the herb called the Wizard Friend. So put it in the Discord.
Thank you, wonderful.
Sounds nice.
It's pretty good, actually, for a wizard.
Ah, yes, Pinkle must have told me about this. It's already in my pre-programming. Wonderful. Tuck it away for now and figure out what to do with it soon.
Alright.
Wow.
Eventually you find the location of the missing miners. As nightfall comes forth swiftly, as you arrive here quite late in the night. It is dark and kind of scary, ideally, for some of you guys.
Should we, what do you think? And Casimir's just going to say this kind of quietly to the group. What do you think? Should we try to go straight in, or should we, it is getting late, should we rest before we go?
What? They are actively endangered. We should if we are resting, they are slowly dying, I believe.
I think we're good.
Okay, I just wanted to check.
I need my light spell.
Right.
Worry not, Casimir. I'll have Charon stroke your cheek in comfort.
We're gonna it's a little miniature skeleton touches your cheek. That's touching you.
Yeah.
Ew.
No, Charon likes you.
It reminds me of grandmother.
You tell me more about her later. She must be very fascinating.
Help us! Keep it down. We don't want the creature to kill us.
Did anyone hear that?
I'd like to go ahead and
Casimir's just
bring
gonna.
out my cell book.
Sorry, Rick. Sorry, Rick. Don't. Casimir's just gonna point to his ear, and then point in the direction that the voice was coming from, in front of the group.
Nietzsche nods to the question that was asked, and scouts. Is there anywhere that he can move along and hide? Is it completely dark yet, or dusk?
It is dark now, officially.
So he'll quietly go along the edge here and
Stealth check. Stealthy boy. Sorry, the map's so small. Alright, 21's good, yep.
so he's gonna just hug along here for the time being as we're moving forward.
Or send my owl out to this pile of rocks.
Okay, give me a stealth check with your owl.
He's not. I'll roll it, but he's not really trying to stealth. He's an owl.
Oh, I know that.
He's just gonna go with the. Yeah, hold that here.
Alright. The thing begins to move slowly. As it tries to use its ability. As it tries to charm you. The bird has to make a save, a wisdom save. So DC 8. It succeeds.
Just kind of cocks her head at it.
You can tell by its range it can sense where the bird is. But it doesn't seem to come out.
What does it look like?
It looks like a bunch of, from what you can tell, as you kind of look into the cave, you can see a big giant thing full of vines and different kinds of plants mixed into it.
It's kind of like, oh no, that's the other campaign marine. Never mind. I was thinking, is that another Shambling Mound? But that was.
So it looks like it consumed a lot of goblins, as the goblins are glowing upon it, making it glow green. Looks like it got contaminated.
So I pass that on to the other guys. That big mass of vegetation that seems to be animated is a bunch of goblins. Or tell my owl to hide out. She does. She just flies away off to the side, out of the way.
Well, perhaps if we haven't provoked it and if it's not coming after us yet, maybe we should try not to disturb it further.
But it's kind of standing in the way, and it did. My owl reports it did try to do something. It felt some kind of magic trying to take hold. It didn't work.
A magical bush.
As you do notice something beginning to appear in front of you, Nietzsche, as you see a small child coming out. Please help me, please! Looks like a gnome, maybe about 3 feet tall.
Can we all hear? Yeah, like that's obvious.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shoot! Epsilon will run forward to try to sweep him up, and poor child, don't worry.
Please help me, please!
I didn't see any children in the cave. I don't know.
As the shambling mound eventually begins to move, I like your roll initiative, as you realize the little thing that it created was an illusion. This thing is heavily magical now, due to its contamination. As it begins to look at you as it wants you a part of its treasure. Oh, I rolled a dog number 1001. That's a really bad initiative. Everybody in?
No, hold on. I pressed the wrong button. Sorry.
It's okay. Don't listen to its illusions. That's how we got here first. Damn it, Wallen. Why did you get charmed by this creature? We're all stuck in here because of you.
Wait, Red, did you say you also rolled a 1?
Yeah, I rolled dog. No, I rolled below 1, 099.
Oh, okay, because I rolled a 1, so hooray for me.
It rolled. It has. It rolled initiative 2, but it rolled a -1 on it.
1?
Yeah, it's
Ouch.
even. Yeah, it's pretty bad. All right, owl.
Okay. So I will have the owl just kind of fly out here. Take a look and see that there. Does this appear to be captives over here?
Mm-hmm.
So
Looks like a bunch of
just
gnomes,
report-
dwarves, you name it.
Just, yeah. Okay, so let's do that. It was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And she'll harass him, giving us help. And then she'll use her rest of her movement to come back. Her turn. So whoever attacks next, gets advantage.
Thank you. Kai, can I ask? Sorry, not Kai. Nietzsche is hidden, correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So,
Ninja.
all right. Then Epsilon, hearing that the child is perhaps an illusion, will turn to Casimir and the group and just say, "Ah, the child was a lie," and she will just pull out her weaver's needle and use her embodiment of the law to cast bless upon Kai, Casimir, and herself. And that is a bonus action, and then she will just Sacred Flame on the Chamberlain Mound.
Okay. It rolled a 17, surprisingly, with its -2. It dodges.
Huh?
Ah,
Oh,
and
wow.
it's very, very quick. And she will just kind of come over here in this rubble and shrug her shoulders.
Wow. Kai.
Okay, let me see here. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I can see it, so I will attack it with my crossbow.
Okay. That's a crit. Nice.
It-
Like all your crits are coming in all of a sudden.
I know.
Usually get
It's
crappy
like,
numbers.
woohoo! I know. So I'm really quite pleased about this right
Well,
now.
Wednesday's game, you were like,
I'm
you
sure.
can't
I'm
roll
sure it's
past a
going to.
fucking 10.
Yeah, I know. I'm sure it's going to come back to bite me in the you know what. So I'm going to just fire again with my crossbow. Still using sharpshooter.
That's a big ass miss.
Why is it a +1, -1, +1? I don't know. Interesting. Okay, that'll be my turn.
It's saying you have bless. You shouldn't have bless.
Oh no, we do have bless.
You have
That's
bless.
right.
Okay.
He did cast bless.
Epsilon casted bless.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
see that. Sorry, my apologies.
Forgot about that.
Oh, who did you
With his
cast on?
order of law.
It was.
Oh, sorry, I cast it on Kai, Casimir, and Epsilon.
Oh yeah, because you can't see Nietzsche.
Right, yeah, that's why I asked if he was hidden.
All right, Nietzsche.
Did Kai still miss on the second one with bless?
Yeah, because it was a 10.
Okay. Nietzsche will take a quick shot at the edge of the creature with his the crossbow,
That's a hit.
and he will back up. He doesn't trust this creature, and is gonna try to be back behind the rubble here.
Okay. Want to try to stealth again?
You can hide.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're good. Ninja boy.
End of turn.
Casimir.
Excellent. Casimir is going to run right up here next to this creature. And I am going to attack it with my sword.
That's a hit.
Excellent. And I am going to go after it one more time.
That's a hit.
And I am just going to step 5 feet back.
Okay.
End of my turn.
Rock'n'roll.
I'll use my bonus action to move this spell book to here. Oh! What is that? Ugh. I do not like that. Then I'm going to Elemental Strike. We'll use the fire. Does that hit? 17?
Yeah,
I'll do that
17.
from the spell book.
Yeah, it's a hit, yeah.
Okay.
So it does half damage. It's resistant.
Open the fire, it would be alright. I'm thinking like a vegetation thing would burn.
It is saturated with goblin blood.
And then I will move myself. One,
But we like goblins, don't forget.
Gobble wobble.
Oh yes, I just meant it's very wet, and the fire seems ineffective.
Fair enough. I'll try something else next time. Oops. End. Where's the end?
Alright. Shambling Mound begins to move forward. So it slams twice on Casimir. 19 and a 25.
The 25 hits.
Alright. Take 11 bludgeoning and 3 psychic damage.
Everything is psychic.
That's infected with a bunch of goblins, like the psychic goblins. As you can tell, Casimir, when it hits you, it's trying to engulf you. So ideally, if it hit you twice with the slams, it's going to engulf you automatically with no save.
My owl flies up here and does her harassing.
Alright.
Do not worry, not Casimir. I will help you.
Don't worry, Epsilon. I like hugs anyway.
I always worry, Casimir, and I will use the Sunbringer to try to smash.
Get advantage.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, young owl.
25's hit.
And then I guess as a bonus action, I'll just... You know what? I'm not going to do anything with my bonus action, but after my turn, the tiny servant will also give a help action from Casimir's shoulder and poke at it, I suppose. So to return the favor to Kai.
I did stat your tiny with all of its abilities once it gets to those levels. So you
Oh,
can
I saw
unlock
that.
them
Thank
all.
you.
There's a lot of fun things you can do with that.
Yeah, it just requires levels to unlock them.
Yeah. Okay, so I will shoot again. First one will be with advantage.
Yeah.
17 points. Then I will fire again. Normal.
That's a miss.
And that'll be it.
Out of character, real quick. If I do steady aim, could I then hide afterwards or no?
No, you lose your bonus action when you steady aim.
What I thought. So I will.
You don't need it because you keep hiding anyway, so you get advantage either way.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
As long as you either hide, then you're good. But if you can't hide, then obviously steady aim is a good way to get the advantage.
Yeah. So he takes his quick shot from the edge, and then does another quick hide behind the rocks. He thinks to himself, I don't know why they're rushing this thing. That thing's huge.
Alright, 12 is an actual fail.
There you go.
No longer hidden.
That's good.
Excellent. Well, I am going to just go after it twice more with my sword.
That's a hit.
And again.
Look, Casimir. I am a warrior. Fighting alongside you.
And I am a fighter. You're going to hear me roar.
16's a hit.
That's some nice damage.
Thank you. And that's it.
Alright, rock roll.
Were you trying to do Katy Perry references, or did my brain just go there automatically?
Huh?
I do not know this Katy Perry of which you speak.
Okay, just checking.
After your time, my friend.
Oh, is it my turn? I'm sorry. I was looking at. I think I put the spell in right. Let's see if I did it right. I'm going to use my spell book to do a manifest mind spell. Oh, actually, I gotta just see it myself. I'll just do it myself. Screw it. I'm gonna do dazzling pop, and I was just trying to see if I had it coded right. So I read about it, and I think I had to add it. So if I cast it as a 3rd level spell, cast at what level? 3. I cast it. It did not do the damage for each thing. Ooey.
Dazzling Pop? Never heard of that one. Is that a new spell from the book?
It's in the new
It is in the new one.
Ultimate
Yeah,
Hand Guide.
There's just so many fucking spells in that one. I can't read them all.
there are.
Oh, you
So-
can't.
Can't make a constitutional saving throw.
Alright.
All right.
You trying to deafen it?
It does
Oh.
both.
Okay.
Blinds and deafens.
It blinds and deafens if
Con
no
save.
save.
Alright, it fails a save. It's immune to blind and
Good.
deafen because it has no eyes or ears.
Well,
shit.
ooey then. All right, then I guess it just takes radiant and thunder damage. One die
doesn't-
4 for each
Yeah,
slot.
I don't think it takes the thunder because it doesn't actually have the hearing. Can't hear. Ideally.
Okay.
When it, I was thinking that thunder's more of a concussive.
Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah. I think it's only for. I know for silence, when you do a thunder damage in silence, it doesn't do any damage to you. But that's silence with the spell.
So should I roll 2d4?
No, I took the
Additional
damage
damage?
already. It's okay. It's just.
I'll move this to here. Ooh.
Alright, it's gonna pick between the two targets. One for Casimir, two for robot. Let's go for robot. Natural 20 and oh god. 25, the second one.
Absolutely.
Alright, so
I'm the one you want.
First one, you do take 25 points of bludgeoning and 14 psychic from the crit. And the 25 to hit, you take 14 points of bludgeoning and 4 psychic. As you get engulfed by it.
Pretty sure she is unconscious now. Power down.
As you watch it just kind of, the vines kind of wrap around the robot as it engulfs it.
Epsilon!
That is so not acceptable. Okay, so of course I tell my owl, come around here, harass, 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 and then fly back.
Harass.
Harass, harass.
Harass.
Yes, harass, harass.
Alright, death save. Whisper, please.
Oh shoot, sorry, this is the first time I've done this. How do I whisper to you?
You can do it on the left-hand side of roll 20. You'll see a dice.
Oh,
there,
right,
and then
sorry.
You click on the GM and then click on D20. Just make sure you uncheck it next time you roll it next time normally.
Yeah, thank you.
It's the easier way. Alright, thank you. Kai.
Alrighty. Well, seeing the engulfing, I will move up 10, 15, 25, 30. I will stab at it with my rapier. This is, ignore the sharpshooter, obviously.
Okay.
So it's 26. Wow.
Yeah.
7. And had done just 1 point of damage. It did 11 points of damage. Oh, that was my rapier. God damn it. Of course it did 11. Okay. And then I will shoot it with my crossbow. And now I will be using sharpshooter, of course. 18 more points.
Alright.
Turn.
Nietzsche. You're not hidden. What do you like to do?
Nietzsche did not like seeing Epsilon kind of get thrust in. He runs over here to get a view to see if he could see Epsilon, and finds out that he's engulfed in the creature. Don't take my friend! And takes a shot.
God's a hit. It's looking very hurt.
And we'll kind of go over here and hide just in case if it goes to another round.
Did you go into a bush?
Go into a bush.
Alright, you missed all. You're hidden. Casimir. Slay the beast. Because you can't see Epsilon at all, so you can't do healing spells. They're completely engulfed.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. Thank you. Actually, okay, I'm just gonna attack it with my sword. Sword.
I think the only way you can heal them is with a spell that doesn't require sight. Alright, that's choppy choppy. Nice.
All right, and I'm gonna go after it one more time.
How do you want to do this?
So you're you're going to see Casimir after Epsilon got taken into that thing, and like my eyes are just like radiating with just anger and frustration, and I take that sword and I just slash down as hard as I can on this damn beast.
Vines rip as you watch Epsilon free, dropping down to the ground and in combat.
Nietzsche will run up to Epsilon to go next to her, and will cast.
It looks like Casimir beat you to the punch.
Sorry, Nietzsche. I typed that before I heard you start
You
speaking.
can still cure me. That's totally
Yes.
fine.
As her circuitry begins to activate, she looks like she's kind of dented in a few places. You're not a nice round circle. You're kind of like a weird child abomination circle.
Did
Well,
we
now
save the
that
child?
No sneak. For healing.
I see all the healing going on, I'm going to step into this room to see what's over here.
Thank
think-
goodness. We've been trapped in here forever. As you see the miners, as he kind of looks towards you, a place like this is really unlucky.
They don't appear to be glowing or anything. Nothing in this room is glowing.
No, nothing's glowing, but that thing was glowing. Our fool
Good thing I
runner
couldn't-
took well in here, caught us on guard, telling us there was something worthwhile to look in here. I'm sorry, but the thing charmed me. I couldn't do anything about it.
Oh, well, it's a good thing it's very narrow in here. It couldn't get through. You all were
Yeah.
safe in there.
And Halia has sent us to rescue you.
Oh.
Shall we talk about the rescue fee?
Rescue.
Well, we were excavating this place, escaping a route back to the cave, of course. Discovering a lucrative vein of silver. But, well, that chamber,
Oh, I think that's acceptable.
that shambling mound, got in the way of our miners, of course.
Is there anything else down here other than this creature that we just encountered?
Other creatures, this mine is just a small mine, if anything. Nothing that way around. As they show the little speckles of silver in the mine itself, but it's very tiny. It would require a lot of digging to get money's worth.
Very approving. Ah, excellent, excellent.
Thinking maybe a 10% claim?
I wish you luck with
Yeah,
Alia. She's rather stubborn, but if she gave you
I mean, we just rescued her workforce.
well, I suppose so, but that's Halia for you.
We'll talk with her. You just wait right here until we're done.
I'm not waiting here. No way.
He teases you. Do you need anything to eat or drink while we wait?
Yes, if you're offering.
Well, when you get back to town, fortunately, it looks like. What was it like when you left?
Wasn't like when we left. We've only been gone for a few days.
Whatever infected this thing appears to have infected the town. So.
What? That thing destroyed the whole town?
No. Whatever
That was a
infected it.
leap.
Turned.
It was merely one symptom of a larger problem, is what Recknord is trying to tell you.
I see. Well,
If we
if that's
have any
so,
food, we can-
I might skip town and go to Neverwinter then.
I don't wish to cause anybody their workforce,
Well,
but unfortunately for now, it looks like it's rough there right now.
no, I'm not working if there's something like that out there. Good riddance.
Well, we are working to try to make sure that we eradicate this problem and as soon as humanly possible.
Did we investigate the Gambling mound.
Yeah, it doesn't have anything. It just has 3 corpses of the psionic goblins inside of it.
It is quite dark. Are you folks headed back tonight, or should we perhaps make a camp together and
No,
sing a few songs?
I'd rather head home. Yes, I don't want to stay out here if there's more of these creatures.
Ah, good point. Casimir, my friends, should we join them to make sure they get home safe, or are we too exhausted to do so?
No, I think we should. I think to make sure they get home safe, we should join them on the journey back.
I mean, we've already been up how long? 8 hours?
Yeah, that's
Through the
okay.
night?
It's nighttime now. We gotta travel back.
Just be careful in the
night.
dark.
Well, thinking we're picking up some exhaustion.
You'll get rid of it within the day.
Okay. Let's go.
Then you want to stay down here with the silver ore that you can't really harvest really well.
Do we
But
spend
sleeping
the night
amongst the
here?
silver mine.
Do we spend the night here, or do we go back immediately?
You guys went back.
They
went
wanted to
back.
go back, so we followed
Okay.
them.
Yeah.
So you come back in the late night, around 9 o'clock at night. Most people are sleeping, closing their doors, seeming fit. The 4 individuals stop in their homes, noticing the strange oddities of happening here, as some of them see fit to retire this place for now, as they see fit to leave Phandalin for the time being until Phandalin heals, as they do not wish to be contaminated.
I'm with you there.
If you're going to Neverwinter, you might have a list of things you could purchase for us.
I'm not coming back. Not until this place is clean. You should do the same.
We are the ones doing the cleaning, are we not?
Oh, my apologies, son. I wish you the best luck. Thank you again for saving us. We'll be leaving this
Thank you.
morning.
Thank you.
As you hear one person from Kareth, she says, I'm assuming you're going for the great treasure. I overheard a great vault, a sacred crypt beneath the temple. I'm assuming you're adventurous.
I did not hear of the sacred treasure.
And what temple?
Talthardrin's vault, of course. Only, I supposedly, you have to be a follower of Dumaloin, of course. Of course, I'm not. Could care less.
I believe she's talking about where those tentacle creatures that we've been fighting are from, actually.
That thing's from there. Oh,
Say that again, I'm
Here
sorry.
they might
is that thing from there?
We are.
They might be.
Well, I wish you luck. I wouldn't want to be going there.
Well, hopefully we can get this taken care of and you can come back to your town and prosper.
Yes. Well, we are not really originally from Phandalin. We've worked for Halia. We're from different villages around nearby, around the region, of course.
Ah, well, do spill the proverbial tea. Do you like working for Halia?
She means well. She pays decently for the silver and the wages, of course. But, you know, she is quite one of the hardest people to negotiate with.
Wonderful. I have so much to learn from her, Casimir.
I wouldn't get on her bad side, of course.
Oh, worry not. We are girlfriends.
Girlfriends? You make me laugh. I've yet to see her go out with anybody else. She tends to stick around with her own kind, if you catch my drift.
Ah, yes, you mean business owners, such as myself.
You're a business owner? What do you sell?
Ah, yes. We are working on the reopening of the Jasmine Giant in
Jasmine Giant? You mean that hunk of junk, sleeping giant, used to be a tavern? Really good one.
town. Yeah.
Before the Red
Yes, and
Brand
then
destroyed it.
the Red Brand did destroy it, and then the goblins came in, but it is mine now, ours now. I'm so sorry, everyone, and we are reconstructing it into a hip new tea house.
Tea? Oh, never cared for it, honestly. But if you sell soup there, I'll be coming over.
Oh, you know it.
There could be soup, maybe a few other beverages if I could manage to get a small corner.
Ah, yes, ale's good. You're gonna brew your own, eh? Like the
I
dwarves,
have a
dwarves of
small
old
talent for
time.
it. I have a small talent for it. It's in the name.
Ah,
Oh.
that is correct.
But that just meant you were drunk.
Ha
Actually,
He's
have
gonna
a
make
small.
moonshine in the bathtub for you.
I have a small skill set with some brewing equipment.
You folks said that you are on your way to Neverwinter, yes?
Not yet. We'll be heading out in the morning, of course.
Perfect. If you have a chance, I want you to look up this person, and I'm going to write the name Selenea Delasemier on a piece of paper and say, "This is my grandmother. If you need anything, tell her that you know her grandson Casimir. She should be able to help you with anything that you might need in Neverwinter."
Oh, certainly. We'll take a check for sure. Thank you kindly. Thank you for saving us again. Let's get out the hell out of here. What the hell is that? Why is that apple glowing green? As they begin to walk off.
Don't eat it.
Not trying to. Looks not delightfully delicious at all.
Nice tempting green color.
All right, we need to
Let's go
get
tell
this
this.
sorted out quickly. Should we take a rest for the night and then possibly head out for Tal 100th in the morning?
We need to talk to Gwen and talk to Halia and tell her her workers are back. I believe there may have been. Let her know her mine is reopened or available to be opened.
Yes.
We can
But,
do that before we head out in the morning.
Yes.
Since
We
most people
probably
are
shouldn't
closed
wake
up.
her in her sleep.
Fair enough. Makes sense to
And
me.
maybe check with the dark elf to see if if he noticed anything before his portrait started to glow.
Oh, I did speak with him. He was quite ill, as is Barthen as well. Well, everyone apparently is ill in some respect.
Soon the town will not be even a town anymore. It'll eventually be a point where everybody's sick and unable to really help you.
We are also sorry, my friends. You are all experiencing symptoms as well, is that correct?
Everybody is.
Unfortunate. We should. Then I guess it is to our own benefit as well to save this town and make sure everyone is all right and make sure that we are all right.
I agree.
As if to put a bow on the moment, Recknold's knee starts to. Oh, he wobbles a little bit and his knee starts to spin. His whole leg starts to just spin in circles.
Oh
He has
my.
to use has to use the restroom. Oh, not this again.
Recknold, are you all right?
Oh, it seems to be doing this occasionally since every time we come in town, it's a little worse. It goes away after a little bit.
I have a feeling that this is due to what we've been dealing with here, what everyone else is dealing with here in Phandelver. We need to get this sorted out quickly. Shall we rest for the night?
We shall. Did you all say this is a lucky shrine, such as it was?
No.
I'm gonna put a few coins in it just to.
Oh, there is a shrine to Tamori here, if that is what you mean.
I'm going to put a few coins there, and we're going to need all the luck we can get. Oop, that was gold, not gold.
Nietzsche, can I ask, where do you end up sleeping?
I've slept at both the Sleeping Giant and the Stonehill Inn. So,
All right.
if we're all we're all sleeping at the Stonehill Inn, I believe, because we got free room and board for a week.
Yeah, you did. You can just tell the Stonehill Inn is still contaminated free, as the owner is not contaminated, but the mother is, as she's always sick. She's left in her room all the time. With some of the current staff, or even in general staff, not the staff, more of the customers, they are a lot of people with these red rashes.
Well, we'll do our best to get you all back up and healthy and running. In the meantime, Gwen, were you able to find anything yet, or are you still working on it?
I'm still working on it. Just so much. This is very advanced. This is interesting indeed. If you guys are going, I would love to join with you. I don't wish to catch whatever they have around here.
I think our plan is to leave in the morning.
You know, Gwen, I think we could definitely use your power could be useful here with us, maybe.
I'm hoping so. I've came here for the research of this place, indeed. To find an ancient civilization dedicated towards Dumaloin, it'd be much of an honor to go there.
I don't suppose anyone in town has a affinity for Dumathoin. Any current worshippers, secretly or not, around that you all know of?
Well, Gundren seemed to know quite a bit about him, and Dumathoin was sort of there was a giant temple of his in the Wave Echo Cave, correct? So perhaps there was at one point a large following in Phandelver.
I was hoping that perhaps somebody was currently a member and had some kind of a trinket or locket that we might be able to use if you have to be a follower, or some catchphrase or something they can share
From
with
I
us.
remember, there's not many followers of Dumaloin left, especially in Phandalin.
It's a long shot, but we can ask the innkeeper if he knows, even if they don't make it public.
Well, most people who follow Dumaloin are dwarves, usually. It's a dwarven god.
Well, I guess when we talk to Hallie in the morning, she's our best
You
source
can
to
bring
know
your
somebody.
other character from the previous campaign. Hey, I need you.
I need you.
I need you.
Need you.
You were able to summon his power once.
Can you send a letter to Saltmarsh and find out if he's available?
Alright. Do you guys want to go to Halia, or are you going to go there tomorrow?
We did not
I
want to
think
go
we're
wake her.
in the morning, right?
Yeah, they didn't want to wake her up.
Okay.
Whenever it would be appropriate.
Okay.
Well, okay. Are the lights on at her house if we walk over there?
No,
It's
it's
not that far.
closed.
Okay, then.
Alright, you guys are back at square one.
Do we still have Gug here in the Jasmine tea
Gug?
house?
Oh, the goblin? No, he left a long time ago. Fred's obviously a kind soul.
But our mascot Daisy is running around somewhere.
Yeah, it's just sitting there.
And the goat.
Well, the cool thing is you're making a tea house. That cow's gonna be come in handy for that milk.
Certainly.
Daisy has an owner.
Yes, I thank you for calling me that.
I don't think we can just steal the cow.
You can borrow it for now since no one's using it.
I think that
We
would
can
be
borrow.
appropriate.
Excuse me while I borrow your cow.
Yes, it's safer here.
And did we tie it up out back?
No,
Yes.
Fred is walking around with it. He's wonderful.
Walking a cow.
Yes.
And
He
the
has
goat.
druid
Don't forget the
powers.
goat.
He can actually. Can he not speak with animals at some point? I'm sure they get along.
Fred has already a pitcher of milk for it.
Look at that! They're getting along.
Beautiful.
As he kind of boils it, making hot chocolate for all of you. Hot cocoa.
That is so wonderful.
Thank you, Fred. This is delicious.
I think everybody's still
Thank you.
scared to drink it because they think it's contaminated. But I'm pretty sure boiling it down to the point is probably gonna destroy all the contaminations.
Probably.
Alright. As you guys get a long rest, as we'll take a quick 5-minute break, you'll probably need a little bit of extra time because you level up. So enjoy the level up.
Oh, shoot.
Wow.
Lovely.
Let me hit the rest of my stuff.
I was not expecting that. Should we put that in Discord and tell Kudra that yeah. All right. All right. Can't believe that shambling mound was resistant to every trick I had.
It used my own weakness against me as a mother. I
Sure
do miss
did.
baby.
We will have to watch out for further illusions in the future.
But yes, it appears that this corruption is making everything psychic.
Oh, it's got to lead back to something like the mind flash or something. Everything is freaking psychic.
Alright, I'm back. You guys finished?
Just about.
Go
You know the
there.
goggles I'd asked. No, I'd asked for goggles to be.
Yeah, it still has 2 more days.
Okay.
That's almost done. I've been counting down every time we take a long rest.
Yeah, hopefully they reopen so we can all order some more stuff. It's
Yeah,
going to be
no,
closed last time we walked over.
it's still open, but shipping takes a long time because of what the hell's going on. All right.
I guess that's the average.
Also, take time to buy. To get some crossbow. I forgot we have extra crossbow bolts. I'll just get some
We
to
do.
round off my.
Yeah, we have a
We have
few. If you, there are a few things that we have random supplies that we've listed like stored in the Jasmine tea house when we go out. We just leave them all there. A few odds and ends. Oh, I get a 4th level spell. Oh. Okay then.
All right, you guys meet up at Stolen Hill Inn with your knowledgeable guide. Gwith. Gwen or whatever. Yeah.
Excellent.
Well, I found so much research last night about Tel Thundereth. I was going to share with you, but you guys look too tired, and I didn't want to wake up really early in the morning. I've been up since 5 in the morning.
Phenomenal. Thank you for being so on top of things.
and studious.
So, Teldrith is a rather subterranean temple. To Dumaloin, of course, the Dwarven god, buried with all secrets. Millennia, of course. This Teldorith was rather a vibrant, populous temple visited by many worships of Dumaloin. This Teldorith was built above a sacred crypt of Teldun, and most ardent priests of Dumaloin were entombed. As well, Teldorith was very busy as a crypt of Teldun, was very peaceful. Miners, merchants, priests alike came from Teldrith seeking wisdom, as well as politics, alliances, and secret martial training, and a hint to where to find the wealth. Eventually, however, the passages of Teldrith grew dangerous, and the temple saw few visitors. From my research a few centuries ago, Teldrith was abandoned by all but vigilant defenders. Supposedly, mind flayers took advantage, depleting the states of its place during the invasion. The collapse of rock temples and crypts alike. Both the mind flayer invaders and the temple guardians gave up Teldrith as it was lost in time, though Supposedly, some say the mind flayer's psychic stains the remnants of this place. Since the attack, various bandits and monsters have squaddled its abandonment into the temple. Sometimes after the mind flayer's reign, aspiring lore seekers brought one piece of the shattered obelisk to Teldrith's chapel, another into the crypt, hoping to study its pieces closely, approximately might potentially reveal its power. But so far, every lore seeker has lost interest in the scholarship and abandoned the fragments, knowing they were cursed by the forsaken creatures due to the war. This place is ancient, and it has a lot of blood stained on it.
Hmm.
All right, I think before we go anywhere, Casimir's I'm just gonna take a real quick just walk around just kind of the inner part of town right there, just kind of keeping an eye on things, and then I'll come back and meet people at the Jasmine Tea House.
It looks like a
yeah.
ghost town.
Alas. But I'll also visit Halia to be sure that she knows that her people have been rescued.
Shall we go there now?
We shall.
Halia seems fit. She's there. She hasn't left. She's not of any illnesses and such. She gets a lot of food resources from out of town. As her stores open. I heard you brought my my long good miners back. Sadly, a lot of them have saw fit to take leave, and it sucks. But good news, you get their pay. Since you saved their life, might as well pay you the dues that they won't get.
Well, yes, thank you, Halia. But we have assured them that this problem we are trying to deal with and clean up will be finished shortly, and they should return at some point.
Well, in the meantime, I have to pay you off, so I can get you off my back, of course. And since they're no longer in the picture, you'll get their wages for the year.
Oh, that is very generous of you.
That sounds fantastic.
Every month, you'll get 250 gold pieces per month for the year of their wages.
My.
So all four.
200.
Yeah, so their money was waged. So you get their 250 gold pieces, not per worker, as a total.
Wow. Thank you.
And you get that for 12 months. Every month, it would be shipped to you.
Excellent. Epsilon, imagine the improvements you'll be able to make we'll be able to make to the Jasmine Tea House with gold like that. Imagine what we can do for Phandelver with gold like that.
Absolutely.
She pays you the 250 right now. That's your money. You can split it amongst each other.
Thank you.
Excellent. Let's make sure that we let Cujo know. He'll be very happy about this.
Please, God for sake,
I would just use it.
make this city a lot better. If it's not better in the next few days, I might end up leaving like the miners.
So that's 41 and 41 gold and 6 silver to each of us, and if we include Kudro in that.
Which we should.
Yeah, he wasn't able to attend because of his internet. Because he needs more money for his ammo. He has a shipment coming in 2 days.
Could he just jump on the Discord if he has it on his phone? He could at least.
I think he just kind of gave up right now on
Okay.
the internet. Like, he could use his data, yeah, but I don't think people want to use their data.
I guess that's true.
Right. Did we
Likely in this campaign, you're probably just gonna get the 250, but ideally outside of the campaign, you got a lot of money for the while. Since you're not gonna do a year campaign, that's 3,000 GP right there in the year. But you get 250 per month, so ideally you'd get throughout the campaign, like the 250 is pretty much what you're gonna get.
So that's fine. The rest of it will be a good storytelling later. Super.
All right, well, shall we make our preparations to head to Tal 100 then?
Of course.
Before we leave our the gemstone establishment, I'd like to see if I could just purchase a gem. 200 gold of a gem, please.
What kind of gem?
Any that you have of that value.
She gets you an emerald worth 200 gold pieces.
Oh, very nice. This is a beaut.
Right. Well, enjoy your gem, and thank you for your business.
Right, everybody set?
Yes, just picking my spells out of character. But I'm basically ready.
Me too.
Go ahead.
So just so everyone knows, before we all met up, I spent some time kind of meditating and praying this morning, and in my training to become a paladin, I was told that at some point or another, I might be able to obtain the ability to locate certain objects as a spell that could be cast. At any rate, that might be useful for us in trying to find the pieces of this obelisk.
Oh, do you think it might work that way, and you could find one if it was close by?
I would say it doesn't hurt to try.
Certainly.
Alright, as you guys begin to make your journey, we're not going to do a lot of random encounters, but we'll kind of get some of the days out, so... first day is kind of like right here, basically. 4 hexes. As your journey is far into the Star Metal Hills. Long day, long journey. As your first day, nothing seems to comply or anything attacks you. The Tribord Trail seems to be cleared out from any bandits or any onkegs or even any like orcs or big giant ogres. As you guys begin to set up for camp, but before you set up for camp beforehand, like I said, you can obviously roll a D100 for a magical item or a survival check for a rare herbie. Ooh, we get another one, Epsilon.
My radar is pinging.
Herb. I feel like you get the same thing, Casimir. 4.
I know.
4. So you can roll another 2d8 for a grassland herb. Maybe you get something different this time. A 7. You get something actually different. You can roll a nature check. DC's a 10. As you find the numbing bush.
Oh, phenomenal.
I will put it in a Discord for ya. Actually, really good. Actually, it's you can actually use it to heal. Well, kinda. Temporary hit points, but yeah.
Wow, that's very cool. Thank you.
As our rest of the crew doesn't want to roll, alright. As you guys set down in the night, as you guys can be on watch orders as you see fit, protecting the encampment at the hand.
Al and I will take the first watch.
I'll take second.
Casimir will take the third.
I'll take fourth.
I'll take that. I will be
Actually, Recknold, would you by chance be willing to take the third watch? I would kind of like to take watch with Epsilon.
Is that because we are usually attacked because I'm not paying attention?
That's fine. I can
I'm
take this.
just saying I would like to take watch with Epsilon. Maybe I'd like to get to know you a little more.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Just wake me up when it's my turn. I'll be ready. Might have to shake me a couple times, but I should be awake, mostly.
Don't worry, we can do that. I'm athletic.
I think I got it fixed now.
Hey!
Huzzah!
Hey,
Welcome back.
Oh, Rectal got a fucking 100? Whoa.
Nice.
Alright.
good?
Give me yeah, you get a fucking rare item. Give me a D100 now for the rare item.
I won.
Oh, that'd have been funny if you got 100 again.
That looks
You
cool.
find a rather large jug in the dirt as you begin to excavate it out, lifting it out, realizing this jug is big as it feels like it has something inside of it.
Being
Wait.
of a curious nature.
It weighs about 12 pounds.
Holy moly! I will shake it. And is there a cork?
Roll me a D10. Yeah, there's several corks on it. 2. As you feel some liquid in there, it's half full.
Interesting. Interesting. Several corks, huh? Anybody ever seen a jug like this before? Can I
Where'd you find that?
open one of the corks and...
As you
As
watch
we were camping, I
green
went...
liquid spill out of it.
Oh, put it back in! Now I'll try and cork it back up and see if I can...
We
Smell
found
it?
the source
As
of
it
the
smells
corruption.
like nothing.
Oh. Interesting. Well. Quite a mystery we have here. Gwen, have you ever seen anything like this before?
I could study it for a bit, but never seen something like that. If it was dug in the ground, it must have been dug for a reason.
I guess that's possible. True. I just thought somebody had left it here, and
Well,
it's
you
a
can
nice
always,
camp area.
you could always identify it if you feel like it's magical.
Yeah, I was thinking it might be, but I didn't know if anybody had heard of it. So, once we're done with camp, then I will go ahead and spend a few minutes to perform a little ritual here, see if I can't identify it.
Alright. Before you rest, you find an alchemy jug. It's
This
full of
appears to be an
poison.
alchemy. I don't know what an alchemy jug actually does. I will
I
look
put
it
it
up.
on the Discord. I don't actually have it
Oh,
because
you
I don't
got
have
it.
the book for it because I didn't buy it.
Oh, okay.
It's from the PHB. Oh, not PHB. It's
Gallon?
from Dungeon Master. Sorry.
You can hold it. But currently it has poison in it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's why I can't smell it.
Oh, it's iocane powder poison.
Yeah. Fucking fuck. Princess Bride.
Well, that's colorless, though. But other than that, yeah. Huh. You know what? I think this this appears to be some kind of an alchemy jug, and we can put whatever we want in it. Currently, it has poison. Do you think we should leave that in there, or
I was
think we
hoping. I
should
was hoping
think
for
about
mayo, mayonnaise.
mayo? Would be interesting. We need free food. That's great. Make my sandwiches, my rations would be much better.
Well,
Should we leave it as poison? Do you want to think, or should we?
knowing you as a dwarf, you'll probably have beer in it all the time.
Well, I was leaning towards that.
I could. Well, do as you like. Honey is wonderful, however.
And Kudra leveled up. We leveled up, by the way.
Currently doing that right now. I get to summon Steed now. Or find Steed.
And I gave you some money as well.
You get 41 gold pieces and 6 silver.
Yes.
Money.
And as much grayish corrosive acid as you want to carry in your hand.
You said 41 gold pieces?
Money.
We did.
Leaves me with 71.
We rescued some miners. They said, "Thank you for rescuing us. The town looks terrible," and left. But we got paid their wages for rescuing them. So
Yeah, you get paid 250 gold pieces per month for a year. But in this campaign, likely won't happen. But yeah. Future.
does it require attunement, or does
No,
it just?
it does not.
No.
It's
Okay.
just awkward and heavy.
Great. I want to get
Nice.
my.
All right, I got the map for us. This map I haven't used in a while. The cozy map.
Something dead on it.
What? Oh, is there? Oh yeah, I forgot about that thing. The owl bear that you shot in the face.
This is a big camp.
I always like using the animated maps. They're fun. Your watch order.
I was going first with my owl.
Oh, did we post it? Are we supposed to be posting the watch order?
And Epsilon and Casimir second. Casimir.
Yeah, for your 2-hour watch, what do you do?
My owl is always better at this than I am. Well, I just mess around with the owl, just kind of walk around the camp, keeping an eye on things, and then just, playing fetch with the owl. Throw a dead mouse. Kind of stuff. That's it. After the 2 hours are up, I'll go wake up Epsilon.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, good so far. Have a uneventful watch.
Wonderful. Well, good rest yourself, my friend. You have worked very hard lately.
Thank you. And I'll just, I like where I'm at. I'll just curl up against the log there. So nobody can see me if they're coming from that direction.
Casimir, you wanted to what? Watch with me? Why don't we sit here on this log over here?
Absolutely, Epsilon. I thought you might like some company on your watch for the evening.
Oh, I usually do this alone, and I stare at the sky, which is perhaps not the greatest guardsman of me.
That's all right. You can hear things. Anyway, tell me about yourself. Where do you originate?
Up there, where I watch. I look for the constellations. Did you not know that Penkel found me? I had fell from the skies, from the heavens. Penkel found me. I was horribly mangled, and I was with my sisters, but he took their bodies apart and rebuilt me with them. Where are you from?
I'm from a town not too far from here called Silvery Moon. In fact, we're not too far from Neverwinter. I have family in Neverwinter. Um, my cousin, who was here with us before you came along, was actually from Neverwinter. My grandmother lives in Neverwinter.
Oh yes, you sent those miners to see her.
I did, but my parents and my siblings live in Silvery Moon.
Are they all trained in swordplay like you are? Blessed by LaRue?
My father's trained in swordplay, and I know he has taught the ways to my brother and sister. But I'm the one that took to it. I'm the one that decided to become a knight.
I see. What do you think? Do you think that Kai would make a good knight? Or Nietzsche?
You know, all of them have good hearts and level heads on their shoulders. I think they could find the way, absolutely. But at the same time, they are coming into themselves as they are. And we should embrace that.
I agree. Thank you for doing the same to me. You defended baby.
Speaking of, tell me about that. So I found that interesting that you cared for this creature, which was clearly alive but yet not alive, but you cared for it as if it were a child of your own.
That is complicated. You may have noticed that I am not truly a. I am a person, I think. Perhaps not, but I am not, flesh and blood, such as yourselves. I wonder sometimes if I am truly a woman or not. So I wish, to be a mother. And so I think I was just testing the waters with my own strange divine magic. So thank you for humoring me, as they say. What do you want, Casimir?
Unfortunately, what I want, I can't have. But I think for now, what I want is I just want the town of I want the town of Phandelver to prosper. I want the town to carry on. I want them to be safe. And for what I want, that's good for now.
Excellent.
I noticed that you also found it very hard to let go of your maker, Penko.
I call him that. He's not my maker, but he did repair me. And, well, I guess he did remake me.
Well, if anybody ever tells you that you're not a real woman, you tell them to come and talk to me because I will have something to say about that. Because you're just as much a woman as any woman I've ever met.
I appreciate that. And you just be on high alert, apparently.
And I know, Epsilon, I know that people here in this party probably think that I can be a as some folks would say, a stick in the mud or maybe a goody two shoes, but I do care about them and I do care about the people I interact with. I care about all the creatures I interact with.
Not that much is obvious. You bleed goodwill, Casimir. I think that has affected me quite a bit. I saw that child in the cave and just felt I needed to protect it. I think I learned that from you.
Well, thank you.
But it did almost kill me. Anyway, anything going on tonight as we look around? Or should we wake up the next watchman?
Seems quiet so far.
All right, then if nothing notable happens, we'll wake Recknold.
What? It can't be that time already.
Oh, sorry, Recknold.
2 more minutes.
30.
All right. Archnal eventually wakes up. Oh.
Excellent. I'll just rest mode.
Anything interesting out here we got to keep an eye out for?
I haven't seen anything.
It does seem to be a relatively quiet night so far. Let's hope that it stays that way.
All right. Recknold will pace around the fire, standing with his back to it, warming up a little bit. Occasionally turn around, poking it, making embers, watching them fly around, looking back around, see if anything interesting is happening. He kind of repeats it around the circle, on and off. And if nothing interesting happens during his time, then he will go and wake up Nietzsche, and then Nietzsche, I want to get up. Is Kudra watching with you too, or are you doing it by yourself?
I don't know. Excuse me. Good rest. My bad.
Are you doing this by yourself, or is we getting Kudro up too? Because
You can get up if you guys want.
I'll wake him up.
What?
fantastic. I didn't see anything.
4 eyes are better
Well,
than
what's
2.
Yeah, you're right on that. He's just gonna light up a torch. I mean, not a torch, a cigarette. Cigar. Huh. We got the reverse.
Beat you that time, Kudro.
He starts puffing up smoke. So what was the whole thing between you and this party? Why'd you join along this whole damn thing?
Well, I live near Phandelver, and it was time for me to strike up on my own. I strike up from being alone. I'm typically a loner myself, and went into town, and sure enough, got hooked up with this party, and they've been good to me. So I get paid, get some cool items. I'm good with it. You got some strange items that I've never seen before. How's your ammo these days? Do you just make out it from your hands and just put stuff from your pockets? I don't understand how that thing works.
No, this baby right here is quite different from other things. Not a lot of people make this, so it makes a lot of comfort, at least, to know that no one can replicate it that easily. It is a black powder rifle, after all. It's... he pulls out like a horn in a couple of them. You see him already on his back. This thing's just what power this thing. He takes out a
Those
few, as
little
you can see,
black
like...
dots?
Yes. He takes out a couple, and he just puts like a little... It almost seems like a punch of ash to you. But, as you can see, it doesn't look like much, but... when you powder the things, and as well as you put the rifle within the powder, you get the boom you hear every single time. These things launch balls of metal into the air like in milliseconds. Most likely that's why I got my name. Well, most likely just an assassin, mainly. One shot is all it takes for someone to die, after all.
Do those things burn? How do they...
No, they just shoot really, really fast.
Oh. Very funky. I think since we're going into this place unknown, I was going to call my familiar and bring my ghost wolf back. If you keep your eyes pierced, I'll see if I can bring him while during our watch here.
You do you. You do you. I'll just be watching.
Cool. So I'll try to summon my ghost wolf. Concentrate for an hour.
And then Cujo will just wander around the camp.
Alright. Nothing seems to happen. As the wolf eventually spawns out, as your watch eventually, you know, continues onward for 2 hours, eventually get tired. And she see fit to take a sleep as you wake up the next 2. Or next 1.
Well, I'm gonna go back to sleep. You wake up whoever you said did wake up.
Nietzsche is just going to continue the watch further.
All right.
That's good, because some of us need our beauty sleep.
And me and the wolf.
All right. As your watch concludes, as everybody has taken watch, as the day springs forth, as new day is sprung, you feel replenished once again. As you're on the road again, Gwen wakes up and she begins to snack on something, getting her books done, putting in her backpack, and ready to go on a long march. As the second day has sprung, as I'd like you guys to roll me, if you like, survival check or D100 for a magical item. If you get lucky, maybe you get lucky something good. Nope. No. What, D20? What are you doing that for? D100 or a survival check?
Oh.
D20. Psh, that's
Yeah, you never know. That could have been
That
up
was-
for the survival check.
That was my survival check. I just didn't do it very well.
Nope. Ooh, Nietzsche gets a
I don't
fucking
survive.
hunter. Oh, he's got a magical item. D100.
Nice,
Roll me
Nietzsche.
another D100 to see what you get.
Edit.
As you find a potion along your voyage, it's covered in dirt, as it was left behind from maybe an adventure.
Oh, is this a water flask? I hold it up to the group. I can't.
As you see inside, it looks like piss. It's yellowish liquid, as you see an eyeball bobbing in there.
Oh. Anyone can identify an eyeball for me?
I don't think we've seen that one before.
How fascinating.
Did it like follow you when you move around, or is it just a dead eyeball floating in there?
It's just an eyeball.
That is disgusting. Why would they put an eyeball in
Always
them?
just taste it.
You want to pop the cork? Take a taste.
I think I'm sure someone could potentially identify it. Maybe.
Yeah,
In our
no. It's possible. I just need to. I'm in trouble getting my sheet to upload now.
I hope it's not piss.
Just make Kudo drink it. He'll know.
Oh God.
Oh I don't know why you would put in that eyeball in there. Maybe it's some kind of a far-seeing thing, or that yellow color is gross. Probably because the eyeball is degraded into it.
How about you see if you can identify it at some point, and then let me know what it is, and I'll add it to my collection.
When we stop for lunch, I can try and study them. Or second,
No.
or 11Ds.
Well, you can right now. We're just gonna skip days ahead since I don't want to do lake watches all day because it takes 20 miles is pretty much the entire day.
Great. Sometime we stop, I'll check it out, investigate it, see what it is.
It is a potion of clairvoyance.
Not bad.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. If you pop the cork, the eyeball vanishes.
That's kind of cool. That is definitely cool. There you go. Potion of clairvoyance allows you to see some things. I can't really foresee what it is, but maybe you can.
As the day springs forth another day, as you kind of begin to skip and hop and jump and whatnot, so you can do your final survival check or D100, as we're just skipping days since I don't really want to kind of slow down the campaign for travel. Especially the monsters around these areas is too easy for you to fight.
Woo!
Kudro with
How
that
many
90. Woo, 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 woo.
3 days we've been out. I better work out some
3
rations.
days. 3 whole days. Yeah, just subtract that. Right.
Another 100.
Oh, 21. Nice. You got that.
No, that's Epsilon.
21 got a survival check on that rare herby.
Nice.
Alright, 12 is gonna get you.
7.
Ooh, nice. Got another. What's up with you and one-upping me today, Nietzsche?
What weapon do you want, Mr. Kudro? Can't be.
Yeah, another gun. Give me another gun. He is gonna want a glaive.
Alright, you find a random glaive along the road, rusted the shit, but it still stands as it seems to be tossed into a tree trunk left there. So we'll probably take some athletics to lift it out, like King Arthur. What the hell, Nietzsche? You got another freaking 93? What the fuck's wrong with this boy?
And Casimir is nothing but consistent on his survival checks. I got another 4.
Damn.
Roll me another D100 there, Nietzsche.
Casimir is obsessed with finding 4-leaf clovers.
As Nietzsche, you find another healing potion along your wake.
Phew. I locked out 3 potions, all on the side of the road.
Oh,
I can't
blessed
believe
be. Perhaps Reginald's, offering to Timora has rubbed off on you.
And
As you
Yeah,
pry the
you
blade out of the tree, Kudra, you get a glaive. The glaive kind of looks like kind of a farming tool. That'll do. It's like shaped like a scythe, basically, for cleaning kind of the crops.
Yes. Oh,
Alright, and you can roll me 2d8 for your Herbie, if you like. Thank you kindly.
don't sweat.
Let me see what kind of Herbie you get today.
So his glaive looks all rusted and stuff. It doesn't look a little bit
Rusted,
surprisingly
looks-
shiny.
And it's dirty. It's been out in the rain. But
Alright,
it looks
checking.
surprisingly sharp still. As it's considered a scythe. But yes, 11. But it's the same class of thing. But yeah. Alright, 11. Give me a nature check. See if you know what this is.
Well, they gave me a reason why they call me the Grim Reaper as well, so might as well.
You know what it is. It's called a stench blossom.
Wonderful.
It's in the Discord. Makes people retch.
Thank you. Luckily, yes, neat.
Smells like dung and rotting meat.
So on the first day, we enjoy our beer. On the second day, we have some honey to try out on our rations to see if we can stretch those a little bit.
Alright. We're coming up to the
Test
crypt
out all
right
these
now,
things.
it seems. But it's nighttime. I don't know if you want to go in night or not.
I mean, I'm pretty much useless at night.
Well, it's a crypt. It's going to be dark no matter what.
Oh yeah, but you know, never mind.
We stay close to me. You'll have a light source.
I'm good either way. Whatever we wish.
Either is fine. I don't need a rest at the moment.
You're so athletic, Casimir.
So you guys see you see the dwarven construction of the place still. The temple stone remains strong despite a millennia of neglect. Surviving furnitures has been kind of tables, beds, are also made of stone. Wall carvings of mountain peaks, and kind of multi-faced gemstone kind of pictures of images of the sacred Dermaloin. You can see the place is dark as torches haven't lit this place in ages. As you also see, the doors here are about 2 inches thick, and they're made of stone slabs. As the ceilings here are about 12 feet high, unless I state otherwise, of course, as the temple entrance is very scary and gloomy. It is almost like kind of going into the mines of Moria. It's open and waiting for somebody to enter in.
Well, shall we?
Okay, yeah, let's go.
The heebie-jeebies. Alright.
I guess we shall.
Do we want to try to sneak in or just go right in?
It's quite open, but we know that this was a place of interest for the for Billy or whatever his name was, that goblin. So we should be careful. Ruxel.
Yeah, I should probably be towards the back because I'm going to have my light up, and that'll give us away and maybe, of course.
Light spell activated.
I'm not stealthy, but I can see in the dark. Would you like me to lead the way in?
It looks like there's a tunnel over here, but it looks like it leads elsewhere.
I mean, if you want, we can just use my gem of brightness to make it bright and have like a permanent light carry if you want. If you don't want to keep losing your light spell every so often. Or Kudro if you'd like to carry it.
Well, I do need both hands to use this gun, so.
Alright, stay next to him.
So the wide cavern ends to an enormous stone double door. Each side of this bears an image of a towering mountain carved with gemstones of its heart. A long roll of cloth propped on one side of the double doors. A fissure on the wall opens to the tunnel leading to the west. There's a cloth propped open on the double doors. It looks like a withered corpse of a strange human smuggler upon its time. As it seems fit, this place has seen better days.
So do tell me, Gwyn, you had mentioned, so Taldundere, this is a temple, correct?
It's a temple devoted towards Dumaloin. This is where the priests and many of the followers of, well, it used to be a very popular place back in the day. Many people came from all across Faerun to come here for trade and such, and over time, gradually it's kind of diminished into, well, a place to ransack, and it's had many conflicts over the years. This place is ancient. Predates 4,000 years ago, before Phandelver coexisted.
Yes, I see. And there is we learned from a few different sources that there is a crypt as well. Is that the part of Taldundere, or is it separate?
Correct.
Could one of these...
There is, a crypt devoted towards Dumaloin's followers. But I don't know the layers of this place.
Right, and we know that either in Taldundere or possibly the crypt, there is or there was, our friend that we buried in Phandelver was trying to cleanse it, and Casimir, is that correct? And we are going to...
From what
So
I
let's be
know,
mindful.
down this path should lead towards a place called the Giblet Crossing. It's a fall-sown place where rumors have been told to lead towards the Underdark, where the drowned Durga, even the Deep Gnomes, have come forth. Supposedly, it leads into an ancient civilization, another, I guess you could say, temple. But I don't think we should go down there just yet.
Yes, and then afterwards we can tell Darren that we've found his hometown. Lovely. Or not. But certainly, then let's just be mindful that if we see something perhaps that may need cleansing or something that is desanctified, we should repair that, Casimir, Nietzsche. As I know that the two of you are holy men to some capacity.
I agree. Just kind of standing outside here, Casimir is just going to kind of take a moment to take in a deep breath and use his divine sense to... Is there anything like that I would notice here?
Nothing at where you're at currently. Nothing evil. Nothing undead. Nothing. Looks like a rather old ancient temple that's been abandoned for a long time.
Excellent. We did defeat Ruxelin before he was able to ransack this place, so perhaps there is
It
little
looks like
threat
this
in
place has been ransacked before he even got here.
Right. But we know that he was looking specifically for some sort of stone piece that emanates evil or something. So let's look, shall we? Oh, sorry.
Is there
Yes, let's go
any
in.
new footprints on the ground near besides us?
You can give me a survival check. You see nothing.
Do you see any triangle feet on the ground or anything? So which way shall we go, people?
Trying to avoid ancient civilization, I think we need to go out.
Well, yes. Through the front door, shall we?
You
Well,
know,
the front door is south, but
should we check out this and make sure nothing comes behind us, or
No, that's the Gibbling's Crossing. That goes even deeper down where the drows come from.
Don't need to. Oh, we don't need to mess with them.
We'll go there
Ah.
when we are ready, of course.
Gwyn, Dumaloin's symbol is an eye. Is that correct?
Yes, an eye and triangle. Some of it, sometimes it's a gemstone in the middle of it.
Wonderful. Then
As you know, dwarfs love their treasure. And their secrets, of course.
let's consider this an excursion into a temple, and we can use this educationally and spiritually to learn about Dumaloin and do his work for him.
Excellent. So let's dive deeper in.
so I will listen against the door here.
The door is open.
I meant this door to the south.
It's locked and it's heavy. It requires an amount of strength to push it. But you hear nothing.
It's just a double door, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just another door.
Come
Probably
on
like
in.
go around.
I'll come over,
Oh, you
and as
scare
you're
him.
listening to the door, I'll knock on it. Yes.
Well, nothing different. Couple of doors on each side, and then downstairs looks like more doors and rubble.
Are these statues or are they like
They're statues of dwarf warriors. As you see, an elaborating carvings of mountains and landscapes, treasure piles line the walls of the broad staircase as it descends deeper into the underground. Several of the landings of the staircase hold statues bearing some bearing doorways, stairs ending abruptly at the wall of tumbled boulders from some long ago collapse. It seems like there had been a rather heavy collapse.
Oh, yes, I see. Well, shall we, my friends?
As you can see, like there are like stuff sticking out from the collapsing, like pickaxes, corpses, other things like along the mess of stairs down below.
Wait, from fallen comrades that have tried to loot the place?
Could have been. It's from a collapse a long time ago.
Well, Kai, shall we, and everybody else, shall we continue further down?
Yeah, doesn't look like we have to worry about. Yeah, we should just go. The door, though, I think maybe.
Nietzsche is going to admire the statues as he passes in awe.
Ditto.
Check this door out.
Okay. It's a heavy stone door, so it does require some athletics.
Do I hear anything?
No, it's quiet.
Nietzsche, do you need? Excuse me, Kai. Do you need some help opening this door? Oh, guess not.
Oh no, I was just going to check to see if I hear anything through this door as well.
You hear nothing. It's quiet.
Okay. Yes, we need. I do not.
You wouldn't be able
think
to open that, boy.
Oops, gosh darn it! I know. I was trying to hit my character.
I'll just lock them next time, so I know they're heavy doors.
Yeah, I don't think I have the strength to get this open.
Oh, my arms are hydraulic now, you know, with these gauntlets. Oh, Casimir, do you wish to... What do you think? Door number 1?
Yeah, shall I open it then?
Yep.
Cool, then Casimir will try to open this door.
Give me athletics. Good, sir. You open it up.
That probably opens it.
As you push it open, you see many doors lead into this room, which has 4 stone chairs facing each other in the middle of the room. One chair is covered in fresh blood.
My owl into the corner there to take a peek into the room.
Okay.
Kai, is it safe to go in there?
Over here. I'm just checking it out. I don't see anything at the moment, but she's still by.
All right, Casimir is going to take a step in.
Because the owl doesn't see anything over here in this area.
It sees stairs leading down and multiple stone doors locked, but it does notice the fresh blood on the chair.
And so I have to be careful. There's fresh blood just around the corner on some furniture. Something's been here recently. Some stairs and there's several doors in the staircase.
Yes, we should... Okay, so someone is here.
Someone is here, and someone was just here, and I'm wondering if they were here unwillingly.
If you like, you can give it me... as you see several bones scattered across the bloody chair, you can roll me an animal handling check. As with the 22, you do notice, with the animal handling check, you do notice they are goat bones. As you can see, surmised with blood from the chair, it is also from a goat.
I'll share that information. There are goats sitting on the furniture and dying. Everyone, just so you know, these are goat remains.
As you hear... As you hear screaming and kind of a horrible, horrible voice coming from the store.
Probably have like my rifle.
You hear heavy bangs on the wall.
Seems like we ain't alone.
I'm definitely going to... Casimir, someone may be in trouble.
Oh God! All right, let's go take a listen real quick.
They have actively been damaged. We should rush in.
No. It's very courageous of you, but no.
Kai's Kuja's gonna like pat Kai's shoulders, like no, let her do it. Let her figure it out on her own.
If someone is in trouble, I think she will. She'll try to throw open the door if she can.
Maybe it's athletics.
Like she's gotta learn mistrust.
With the 10 is not enough, but the aggressive force on the other side does push the door open. As you see a horrible creature attack you aggressively, As I'd like you to roll initiative as Epsilon, you get smacked by something as you realize what the fuck happened to this guy. As you see him fucked up, he's mutated.
Yeah, just a tad.
That looks definitely.
As he like kind of strikes you with an unarmed strike, which misses completely with a natural 1.
Sir, are you alright?
Oh, trouble
Ooh.
table.
Do you need help?
As you
Lost
see,
grip.
you see a little creature back there as well.
Oh, God bless him.
Casimir, it's one of those little things that Pip found.
Oh God, not another one.
Is this
this-
what happens when it lays its eggs in your head?
I don't know, but they're probably swarming the place at this point.
Yeah.
Are we starting?
Yep.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go around here. From this angle, I see more than half. Am I able to shoot?
Yeah.
Got it. Going. Not this one, but I'm going straight for this one.
Okay. Mutated person.
Yes. This is next to it. I get to put sneak attack on it now. I'm gonna go straight for BP. I'm gonna use a grit as well, just to get the advantage.
That's
For-
a miss.
That's 12. Yay, gorgeous damage. Second shot in.
That's a miss.
Nice. And then last. Actually, no.
As you hit it, it does take its reaction, the humanoid mutant, as it uses defensive flight as it flies away, taking no attacks of opportunity.
Wait, it was hit?
Oh, sorry, no, my apologies. It would have to be hit. No, my apologies. I read it wrong. Arachnoid.
So we see. I hear Epsilon yell
You
out.
just hear
I can't quite-
screaming.
And then maybe something punches her, maybe not. We don't know. But,
Well, you heard Casimir. Oh god, it's one of those fucking triangle things. Pyramid.
I'll move my book to over here. Now I can see, at least in the front thing. But, ooh, that's not good at all. Triangle things are bad. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm going to move to here.
Booty boy.
Booty boy is going to fly to harass the mutant creature here, and then come back and park himself there. That will be her turn.
Epsilon. As it tries to punch you, it misses completely. You can see this person was once a human, well beyond a human anymore.
Right, but it doesn't seem sensible or anything.
It seems crazed. It's covered in blood from its last meal.
Casimir, what do I do?
Alert
Should
her.
we end its life?
Can you try to do some non-lethal damage to it?
Oh, you poor man. I'll beat it with my mace and hope that
Yeah,
it
get
doesn't
advantage.
kill him.
Get advantage.
Thank you so much.
That's it.
Assuming he's not undead.
No.
It's not.
Oh man. Wake up! Come to your senses! And she'll smack him with the Sunbringer and shoot as a bonus action. She'll go ahead and use her embodiment of the law and give herself, Kai and Casimir, the closest of her friends, the bless spell.
Alright.
Excellent. Thank you.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Actually, because I cast a spell like that, Casimir, you can make an attack if you wish. non-lethally or not.
So who's the blessed
So
up?
who's the blessed up? Asimir, Kai, and Epsilon.
So then with that, I am gonna try to make a non-lethal attack with the back of with the butt of my sword.
Okay. That's it.
Excellent. And then at the end of my turn, I'll just have Charon also do the owl a favor and give a help action.
So if you
And
when you hit it, it did kind of use the reaction and use defensive flight now to move back.
Oh, gotcha. I see. Oh, it jumped back.
As you can watch it jump in midair and fly, it's kind of creepy as it has kind of like these almost like wingspans in its armpit, like kind of like webbing.
Oh, well, in that case, I will just shoot. Ah, what? I'll just let my friends know what's going on. There's one of those little flying tentacle spindly things in there that Pip found, and it infected a man.
Yeah, I don't think it's a man anymore.
What does that mean?
You just saw wings come out of its damn armpits. I saw that as well.
That is true.
But we also saw things like that come out of a cow, and the cow seemed to be fine afterwards, so we might be able to save this poor human as well.
That's a cow.
Asimir is going to go ahead and
Be careful, that thing will try to drill into your head.
step in here and just take a look. And from where I am, I'm going to step up one more. I see that thing, and I am going to attack the
Okay.
that little. I'm sorry, I can't remember what it's called.
It's
but
okay. It's a pyramid. We call it
the pyramid. I'm going to attack that. I'm going to attack that with my sword.
That's a hit.
And I am going to attack that thing again.
Ooh, fumble table. Nine. You can't take reactions.
And okay, I am gonna just step up here.
Creature goes crazy on you as it slams twice on you. 18 and 24 to hit.
The 24 will hit.
Alright, take 10 points of bludgeoning and 13 psychic. As they have mutant strength, basically.
Right. I'll move 25 feet this way.
I laugh, you just close the door and you're like, goodbye.
I will take a shot at I guess I'll take a shot at this. It's my crossbow.
No. Sharpshooter or no?
Sharpshooter. The
That's a hit.
Yes, I love sharpshooter. And I will shoot it again.
That's a miss.
Alrighty. My action, so bonus action, I will begin Blade Song. And that'll be my turn.
Alright, this little weird thing, it's going to attack you. It's going to use A bonus action first to try to leech you, so give me a dexterity save. That's you, Casimir.
Yeah, hang on just a second. Sorry.
Oh.
And then plus 3 with my aura.
Still a fail. It's a 14. It grapples onto you. As it does that, it does damage to you. You take 3 piercing. As it latches onto you and it starts smacking you with its psychic slam. That's a nat 20. Ouch. 26. Or 25 psychic damage. Ow. It's going to infect you now. Alright, Nietzsche.
It'll be Nietzsche and the Ghost Wolf, which I don't see here.
You didn't drag yours out.
I don't know how to drag it out.
It's just so you go under summons and you just drag it from the screen. Pretty easy. So you just put it on there. Boop. Still hurt from last time. It never was healed.
Well, it was completely gone. Yeah, there we go. So the Ghost Wolf will action surge to go in the room. Actually, he can make it to here. And will move forward to this slot and defend in there.
What do you want to do, Nietzsche? Since you bonus action's taken up from that creature.
Yes, Nietzsche will move himself closer to the field. And end of turn.
Alright, well, intercession here. We'll continue on next week for the combat. And
Yay!
this horrible temple of a place. What crazy ass abominations you'll find.
We've already found some.
Oh.
Yeah.
How many more abominations?
We are
Few more.
one room in.
Well, now you kind of get to see what the hell's going to happen to the town people if you don't actually find the cure. Or even you.
Oh, yikes. That makes sense.
Yeah, you become a dead goat. You turn into a goat, and then they sacrifice you.
Turned into a dead goat. That'd be funny. All right. See you guys later.
Peace.
Thank you.
Good night.
Glad you find